Hello and welcome to my channel, Cosmic Love Alchemy. Today I'm going to do a reading for my earth signs, okay? That's going to be my Taurus, my Virgos, and my Capricorns. All right, clear the energy. All right, Spirit, what is in my earth signs energy right now? Let's get some clarity for my earth signs. Coming out first, we have the Seven of Cups. But this came out in reverse, which is about reality, maybe having made a poor choice or feeling trapped, avoiding any issues that you might have going on in your life. Missed opportunities, somebody who's just gone sober, so maybe sobriety journey, focusing on the superficial or fears. Okay, that is a lot packed into one card, so I want to get a little bit more clarity on that. But clearly a collective that is stuck. Again, we got blockages, but hopefully we can get you some clarity so that we can clear some of those blocks and get you on your way to living the happiest and healthiest life. All right, so we did get the Ace of Cups in reverse, which is about sadness, pain, unrequited love, breakup, or bad news. Okay. So definitely getting the sense that this is a love reading, but less of a love reading and more of a heartbroken. This earth sign collective will have recently gone through a breakup, or sometime in the near distant past. But you're still in love with them. You haven't been able to move on properly, and you feel trapped with these feelings that you have for this person, and that's such a tough spot to be in. After that, you did get the Two of Swords, and this is about a truce, coming to a crossroads, making a difficult decision, painful choice, feeling conflicted, facing your fears. So I feel like this is a turning point card for my collective, where you've been going through a rough time and haven't really been making progress in letting go of this past relationship, but this collective is facing their fears, making a difficult choice to let somebody go that they still love, which I think is a beautiful lesson. If you love them, you do need to let them go, because what's meant for you will come back to you. So the Magician came out in reverse. Lacking mental clarity. But this also can be a card of manipulation. Poor planning, deceit, trickery, illusions. What came to mind is a collective that is stuck on somebody, and you've built them up in your mind to be something that they maybe are not. You've put this person on a pedestal. Justice came out in reverse. Injustices, this is about imbalance, dishonesty, abuse of power, bad decisions, unfairness. So I'm viewing this energy and this relationship, they may have done you dirty. This may be somebody that did not have your best interest at heart, and you're very stuck on this energy. Like I said, it's like that you've assigned this value to this particular individual, but not because of looking at the situation from reality's point of view, but because, and I say this with love, that this collective has education, knowledge, learning, guidance, and intuition issues. The Hierophant came in. And this is what, refocusing on yourself is about, is connecting with your intuition, listening to your subconscious, and realizing that, like, the amount of value that there is to be gained for a person when they love themselves fully is leaps and bounds stronger and more valuable than the love that you could get from this person or anybody else's. And so I'm feeling a message of that for this collective specifically. So sad, pain, unrequited love, breakup. And we got the Two of Cups, but in reverse. This is disharmony, imbalance, arguments, breakups, separation, dominance, and bullying. So, like, this person, they were not good to you. Like, you're trying to grieve a karmic. Like, this to me sounds like a karmic relationship. Somebody that did not have your best interest at heart. And I know that when you are suffering cycles of abuse, maybe a little bit of a narcissist. I don't want to say that yet, but I mean, dominance, abuse, arguments, disharmony. I see so much imbalance. Okay. And then we got the... Oh, okay. So we got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. This is about this collective taking their power back. Independence, success, finding your own financial stability and security, the rewards of freedom and contentment with that freedom. And that's the crossroad that you're at right now, is like, perhaps this came to mind, this collective may have some fear of abandonment, fear of being alone. And that is what is controlling this need to try and have this karmic back in their life without just grieving and letting go and taking the lessons and the positive from these, not so great situations that this person put you in. But, by making that choice for yourself, by choosing independence and realizing that, like, being by yourself is actually, like, pretty awesome. You get to fully, like, develop out, like, who you are and understand your own self-concept. And I think that's a really valuable time in somebody's life. And to have this opportunity, I know, like, it can be scary facing that fear, but it's worth doing. And Spirit is urging you to switch your mindset and see this as a blessing rather than activating your fears of being alone. We have the Page of Pentacles, which says good news on monetary matters. So, like, you may have money coming in for work. You're setting new goals, ambitions, loyal, faithful, and dependable. So where before you were dealing with an energy that was manipulative, greedy, using trickery and illusions, maybe some gaslighting, you were dealing with, like, a pretty toxic energy before. Your life is turning around by choosing this independence and having financial stability. This is coming in. It's saying that the money is coming in for you. Set goals for yourself. Be ambitious. Be consistent with treating yourself well. Let spirit and life flow, ebb and flow, and good things come to you. We did get the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? This is about disputed inheritance, financial disaster, bankruptcy, illegal activity, family problems, instability, huge losses or debts, or insincerity. So, and actually this like took a little bit of a turn, because like I'm seeing that, you know, this previous person, that's part of your reading, but like this very last column seems to be about some sort of a family matter. There's something squirrely going on for this collective. And it has to do with either money or like a family business or something. So I watch out, like, okay. So we got the Hanged Man, suspension, letting go, surrender, enlightenment, transformation. This is you, like, choosing now, like, hey, like, before I wasn't making, like, good choices for my mental health, right? So this collective would be feeling that and thinking that. But by slowing down, meditating, gratitude, journaling, really listening to your own gut, you are able to then let go and surrender and fully become happy with being single, being by yourself. But I think that that's going to unveil this other situation, because like you're finally diverting like your attention away from grieving this past relationship with somebody who was clearly not treating you right. Whew. Okay. And then we got the 8 of Wands. Speed, hastiness, progress, rushing movement, exciting times. Your hard work is paying off, travel and freedom. So this is, again, by fully allowing this breakup, to letting go of it. It's a previous chapter in your life. You're starting a new chapter. And rapidly, like, this hard work that you're doing to heal from this past relationship is going to result in you having all of this positive progress. You fully, like, feeling free and single. Whoop. What did we get here? So we did get the King of Swords, but that did come in reverse. Lack of structure, dictator, oppressive, inhumane, aggressive, violent, dishonest, and powerless. And this is coming into a row that started off with, like, you're at a crossroads. You're trying to make a difficult but painful decision. That is to embrace independence, success, financial stability, and security, or to remain stuck on this energy of this King of Swords, in reverse, which was aggressive and violent and dishonest. And I think that for this collective, it's becoming imminently clear that you need to choose yourself. Choose you. Choose healing. Choose self-love. Yeah. And I mean, so we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this breakup was not something, this was an unwelcome change. Unexpected. It's delayed you in your progress when it comes to other things in your life, because it's taken so much of your mental load to process everything that you went through and the feelings that still remain in this collective's heart for this person, that clearly does not deserve that amount of love, but you do deserve to process all of it and feel those emotions out so that eventually you can come to a point where you have grieved the loss of this, of your time, your energy, but you've taken the positives of what you've learned from that relationship. It's like the deal with this family matter. Okay, so we'll see if we need to pull any more cards after this, but okay. Okay. So while I was saying, like, okay, hey, there may be something going on, like, in your family, I think that this is about what you're healing from. This is the generational trauma column, where, like, these are the things that you experienced growing up: injustice, imbalance, dishonesty, hypocrisy, abuse of power, corruption, unfairness. That's, like, you know, from the adult figures around you, you would have experienced some of these feelings associated with them. And honestly, like, you might have a little bit of a hectic family life and family problems. So you might not have, like, a family business, or maybe there is a family business and it's a mess because your family is full of drama and full of, like, disputes and conflict. It also says, like, illegal activity, so I don't know, take that as you want to. I don't know if that's something, but it's like huge losses, debts, insincerity. But okay, so Tower moment. Tower came out for this collective, where it's just like sudden change, upheaval, catastrophe, disaster happens, but this is something that is going to force this collective to reevaluate everything that you pour your energy into. And that moment is the moment that I believe that this collective is going to be able to step into this beautiful Queen of Cups energy, but for themselves, where you're finally showing yourself some empathy. You're tender-hearted. You're giving yourself the security that you always needed. You're loving yourself. You're feeling warmth and kindness for yourself. You're healing yourself. You're happy, faithful to yourself, faithful to your boundaries, supportive of yourself. You're going to be a good mother to yourself. It's almost like you're going to reparent yourself, but and you are going to be inspiring yourself to do better, because the only one that you're in the competition with is yourself. Like, there's no comparisons here. This is like an energy of you healing you. You're choosing you. Okay. It's a lot to take in for this collective, but Holy Mother, that was a lot. And, you know, Spirit is on your side and urging you to take good care of yourself and choose to heal. My earth signs. My earth signs. Learn a little bit about this karmic and the dynamic that was going on or currently is going on with this karmic. Dirty offer on the bottom. So, you know, this person could find themselves circling back and trying to make you a dirty offer. And I'm hoping that, you know, like, this and Spirit urging you to choose yourself is going to allow you to say no thank you. So this person is in their head. They're overthinking, stressed, and overanalyzing. They're snooping on probably your socials, probably taking screenshots of things. A little bit obsessive behavior that I'm picking up from that particular card. really like you dodged a bullet because they have a lot of karmics surrounding them in their friend group. But also double confirmation inside scoop. They're nosing up into your business, trying to figure out what you're up to right now. But I feel you're gonna reject them. You're gonna reject them. But they're gonna try to kiss your ass. They really are. They're gonna say and do whatever they can to get back into your good graces, because to them right now you're haunting their head. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about they're thinking about how your relationship was when you guys were together, when they had not discarded you. Their confirmation creeping. A little bit of stalker, obsessive lover, dangerous, unhealthy, possessiveness, karmic. So much confirmation here. Yeah, this offer, it's going to be dirty. It would be a waste of your time. They're stuck. They haven't changed at all. They might try and lie and say that they've changed. Again, part of that whole like kissing ass energy, like, no. No thank you whatsoever. So I want to figure out, I'm going to pull like a timing card, because I want to figure out like when can my collective expect this particular individual to come in with this dirty offer. Oh my goodness. This says next fall. So in the fall. Keep a lookout for that. And honestly, if you reject them in the next couple of years, they're probably going to try to come back more than one time. Both of those came out together. So that's what you guys have in store for you as far as that goes. This does seem like a collective that is in need of healing, right? Like, so I do want to get some messages from Spirit for this collective, as you are going through a healing journey from this karmic breakup. But also, like, from what the cards, the tarot from the first section were kind of alluding to, is that the right collective, you would have had like a lot of really negative influences coming from the adults in your family growing up. And that has left an incredibly like long-lasting effect on the way that you're interacting with the world. So choosing yourself is really important in these moments, because this type of healing does take time, but you're worth every single moment, because it's just going to make every moment for the rest of your life that much more enjoyable. So what does Spirit have to say to this collective? Okay. Spirit says, where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. Don't compare yourselves to others. Remember, the only one you're in the competition with is you. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds to pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday, and growth isn't easy, but Spirit is with you. You got this. Look past what you feel are your incapabilities. Instead, focus on everything that you have achieved in your life so far. And it's okay to acknowledge your weaknesses, but keep in mind that they don't define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. And if you think you're alone, you're not. Spirit is with you during all the challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources are always working with you to ensure the best outcome of every situation. We have your best interest at heart. Spirit loves you. Make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Whatever you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. Use internal validators. Those are already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and your true potential, you will never doubt yourself again or let anybody else dictate your value in this world. You know how valuable you are. Trust the wait. You are being prepared for the blessings that are coming in for you, but in order to receive, you have to be ready to receive them. Things you are going through right now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. Those tower moments, they are meant to elevate your level of consciousness. Don't allow anyone to abuse your power or to take it away from you. That's the lesson you learn from this karmic. Remember, you will be treated how you allow others to treat you. Show them that you value yourself far too much than to settle for anything less than you deserve. Take those lessons. This is what you learn from that karmic. Thank you for that, Spirit. That was perfect message for this collective. And lastly, I do want to give this collective a divine feminine. Okay. One divine feminine for this beautiful collective. So this collective of earth signs, you got the poetess. Okay. Instead of exhausting ourselves with the unholy effort of comparing our own bodies to others or of competing for resources that are actually unlimited, the poetess urges us to do the most revolutionary thing we could ever do. Love ourselves and our sisters fiercely. We can't recover the poems that were lost, but we can reclaim the enduring spirit that was left to us. We're becoming the poetry. We can revel in the pleasure we are capable of feeling, and we can love unapologetically with the full spectrum of our emotional range and from the fathomless depths of our hearts. Lift up a woman in your life. Help her reach a dream she's been incubating. Take time to indulge with lady loves in your life. Go to a spa, make dinner together, go skinny dipping, or just do something outrageous just to celebrate the fact that you love each other. She's about the power of loving every inch of the female form. Spend a day flooding your thoughts with positive affirmations about your body or just the women's body. Take a long bath with red rose petals. Do something nourishing that acknowledges your love for the fact that you are a beautiful woman and for the radiant woman who constellates your life. And so the meditation for you, is there a woman in my life I can send love to and lift up in this moment? Feels really good to give back. And it's like, honestly, that kind of love, it's the gift that keeps on giving, okay? So this collective, I am sending you healing, love, and light, and I will catch you on the next reading, okay? Remember, I'll never reach out to you first to book a reading, okay? If you want to book, follow the link tree that's in my bio on either my TikTok or my YouTube. And, you know, if you like this video, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with my readings. Bye.